Oh no, you've just given him zoomies. Say play, Daddy, play.
Come there.
You're not going to get him back in. Oh.
Get in.
Is this supposed to imitate the car in Harry Potter? Driving into the Whomping... Is it the Whomping Willow?
Yeah.
What's he doing, Jasper? Jasper. Good morning, welcome back to my channel, welcome to a brand new vlog. We are going to have a nice cozy weekend together, which of course is my favourite kind of weekend. I'm actually just about to head out, hence why I have a handbag hanging from my shoulder, and I'm looking a bit more put together. Trust me, I did not look this put together about an hour ago. Unbelievably, I will tell you all about it later, but James and I actually ended up going back to Taylor Swift last night. It was, yeah, it was lastminute.com and it was unexpected and we had the best time, but I have quite a sore throat and I have very sore legs today. So I will tell you all about that later. But yes, as I was saying, I'm just about to go out. Fiona's going to be here in, I think, like 10 minutes. And we're going to pop into Winchester to go and get kind of like a breakfast brunch sort of thing. We're going to go find a nice coffee shop. We're going to have a bit of a stroll around Winchester, maybe do a little bit of shopping. And then I will catch up with you when we get back. I've got lots to show you. One thing is in this room. It's the start of the transformation of the snug and I could not be more excited to show you, so bear with me. I will show you when we get back. And then I've also made a few purchases. I've had a bit of a mad shopping week, which was kind of accidental, but I don't know, you know, some weeks when you just, maybe you're not having the greatest of weeks and you're just like, screw it, I'm just going to treat myself. That's kind of what I did. So yeah, lots to show you when I get back. But in the meantime, I'm going to go and grab my shoes and I'm going to head out to Winchester. World's worst vlogger yesterday and I got home and Fiona came back with me. We were kind of just sat here chilling out, watching YouTube for a little bit. James and I went out for a stroll and the evening just disappeared. Hello, do you want to come up and say hello? He's very intrigued by something that I have on my lap because A, it's not him, and B, it's something that is very intriguing to you, isn't it? Guys, look how much he's grown. It's actually crazy. Show everybody how much you've grown. Say, look at me. I'm ginormous. I'm ginormous. Yes, you are. So, I have quite a few bits to show you. First things first, I think I mentioned yesterday, you can go back down. I think I mentioned yesterday that we were able to go once again to go and see Taylor Swift in Wembley, which was just absolutely nuts. So it was the second time she had come back to Wembley and we went on the second night of her coming back. Basically, my friend Heather managed to get some lastminute.com tickets that was super cheap and I absolutely couldn't believe it. And she messaged me and she was like, Lyndsey, I have no idea what I've just done, but I've just bought 4 tickets. She was like, can you and James come with me? So yeah, it was, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I think I did take a few clips while I was there, but I kind of told myself that because I was lucky enough to go a second time, I literally didn't want to have my phone out. I wanted to just take it all in. I wanted to experience it. I wanted to just stand there and watch and not really film anything, and that's exactly what I did, and it just felt so special and it was so wonderful. Sorry if you can hear the bells, it's because the door is open and the wind is blowing. But yeah, I did take, I think maybe 2 or 3 clips, so I will insert those now just in case you want to have a look and see whereabouts we were sat or what we got up to when we were there. It was so much fun and the view was honestly amazing. It just, yeah, the view couldn't have been better. It was so good and we had an amazing time. So anyway, that kind of catches us up to now. We had a lovely time in Winchester yesterday. Now I thought I would just sit down and talk you through a few bits that I've been shopping for recently. There's a few bits that I've ordered, bits from Amazon. I've got some books to show you. I have some gorgeous new in hobbycraft autumn decor to show you as well. I splashed out on a few, well I say splashed out, hobbycraft's prices are always so good, but yeah, splashed out on a few pumpkin bits which I'm very excited to show you as well. But first things first, we have a new member of the family. It's not Jasper, it's not officially alive this time round, but I'm going to spin you around quickly and show you what on earth I'm talking about. So we've had a bit of an upgrade on our robot vacuum and I am very excited about this. This is once again from Lefant. You can find them on Amazon. I will link everything down below. But this is the M320 vacuum. Not only does it have the normal vacuum setting, but it also has a mop setting, which is so useful because obviously not only do we have flooring in the entire living room and obviously upstairs in the house as well, we also have tiles in the hallway and all through the kitchen and in the bathroom. So it's very handy that we're able to use the mop feature but also use like the suction feature on the carpet as well. I have literally used this for maybe 5 minutes and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see in here because I think the light is going to reflect off the window, but can you see the grass and the dirt, and if you look here, the dust that's already in here, literally just from using it for 5 minutes since I've emptied it last. It's absolutely nuts how well it sucks things up. Like I didn't even think we needed to hoover in here and clearly we did. You basically download the Lefant app, which I will show you. You'll be able to see what the icon looks like, kind of how it looks when you're in there. You basically go onto the main screen, connect it up to your robot, so it searches via Bluetooth and you can connect it via Wi-Fi really quickly. It took me about 30 seconds. Not only does this suck up on carpet and standard flooring as a hoover, but it also has a mop function. So it's basically 2 in 1. Not only will it hoover up on the kitchen floor, but also it will mop the kitchen floor, and that is so handy for us because I feel like we're just constantly, well, I say we, more so James, is constantly cleaning, mopping, sweeping the kitchen floor because obviously that's such a busy place in the house. It's kind of near the front door. We tend to kind of go in there in our shoes as well if we're kind of grabbing a key, or we're taking Jasper out for a walk and we're just like grabbing one of his bags or something. An even more exciting thing about this is that you can actually connect it to your Alexa. So not only can you operate it via the app on your phone, you can just connect it to Alexa, or I think you can connect it to your Google device as well, and you can literally just ask it to start cleaning and it will do it. I've kind of realised how useful it is, because if I do feel like I need to just blitz a room, I need to have a good clean, I need to dust, I need to hoover, I need to clean the surfaces, I need to clean the windows. There's so much that needs to be done in a room, especially one like this in our living room. You can basically multitask without actually having to do anything. I actually really like that it's got the clear kind of dirt/dust box on it as well. It's actually very satisfying to see the dust going in and the dirt kind of going in as it's sucking it up on the carpet. And it's super easy to empty as well. If it comes across one of Jasper's toys, which are quite often strewn across the floor, as they are right now, it won't go over them, it won't suck them in, it won't even physically touch them. It will get super close, it will detect that there is something obstructing its path, and it will just turn around and go back the other way, or it will find a way to go around it. So yeah, wanted to introduce you to the newest member of our family at the start of my little unboxing session with you. You can find it on Amazon. That's probably the quickest and easiest place to find it. I'm pretty sure it's on offer at the moment. This is definitely a good upgrade from the one that we had, and I'm really pleased that we were able to try this out. So I have a few gorgeous things to show you before I launch into the autumn stuff. There's one very cute thing that I thought I would just share with you whilst I had it down here. I found this on Amazon. It's actually from a small business called Selections. I have obviously been spending a lot of time in the garden this year. This is the first year where I've had kind of a lot of plants to maintain. I've needed to do deadheading, I've needed to cut things back, and we kind of have to walk around the house a little bit to get to our bin storage. So me basically trying to scramble together all of the bits of plant and flowers and dead things that I've cut down. I'm basically trying to hold all of it in my hand, walk it to the bin, it drops everywhere, and I just thought, I've never had a use for one of these, but now I really do. So I got this very cute little garden trug. I wasn't sure whether to get the big one or the small one, but I think this size is perfectly fine because it's nice and small, that it's not kind of gonna get in the way or anything, and you can actually fit quite a lot of stuff in there. So I'm gonna keep this on my potting bench outside, but I thought it was very cute, so I'll link this below. You're interested in it as well, aren't you? I think it was about £12 from memory. It is going to serve me very well. Now, I have a very exciting box of bits from Hobbycraft. Now I actually think I popped, yeah I did, I actually popped a little candle on top that I picked up whilst I was in TK Maxx the other day, just because I need to take everything upstairs once I'm done showing you, because as much as I wish it is not autumn time just yet. But how gorgeous is this? I've actually seen these in TK Maxx before, kind of in past years, and I never picked them up, but I couldn't resist this year. I love the green colour, I love the little tartan ribbon, I love this little leaf charm that's on here as well. It's called Sage Pumpkin, and I love the lid as well. You can't go wrong with a DW Home autumn candle, or just any candle. It's very pumpkin-y, but it's not sweet pumpkin. It's kind of more of a, it's kind of more of a fresher sort of pumpkin scent. It says harvest pumpkin, ground thyme and wild sage with cinnamon, embraced by spice, acorn and amber. So that is going to go upstairs. That was £7.99 from TK Maxx. They did have a few colours, so I think they had like a cream coloured one. I want to say they had sort of a rust orange one, but this green one caught my eye, and it is going to look gorgeous somewhere in the house. So I spotted this on a couple of people's Instagram stories, and I like to do basically an annual Hobbycraft autumn order round about the middle of August, when they've got pretty much all of their autumn collection out. I just go online, I do a big old shop, and I just get everything that I can set my eyes on. I'm definitely keeping all of this, and I am so excited to be able to put it out. Now this is something that I have never seen in Hobbycraft before. It's definitely new this year, and it is this absolutely stunning kind of rustic wooden pumpkin bowl. I love this. It would be gorgeous with like some potpourri inside, or you could simply just have it with a lid on and pop it on the side somewhere. You could put it onto a coffee table book next to a nice candle. I love this. It's so rustic. Look at these wood tones. How gorgeous is that? Oh my gosh, I love this. Now I think from memory this was £10. It sometimes looks as though the lid doesn't line up, but it's just because you have to kind of have it in the right in the right formation. But oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I cannot wait to have this out. It's a really nice size as well. It's not too big, so I am a big fan of this. Next, I couldn't resist a fluffy pumpkin. I've got some labels stuck to this one still. Now I have a lot of these pumpkins, I'll be honest, but do I have one this colour? No, I don't. So that's why I had to get it. It looks a bit more orangey on camera, but it's a gorgeous like rusty brown sort of colour, and it will just look so cozy. It will look nice in here, it will look nice in the snug, it will look nice in our bedroom. And I love kind of popping these sort of boucle pumpkins on chairs, on beds, anywhere that's really cozy. This was a really good price. I can't remember how much it was, but I will link everything down below. And this came in 2 different sizes as well. So this is the big one, and then there is a smaller one, and this is so cute. Next, I got this absolutely beautiful little patterned wooden carved pumpkin. It is so pretty. It's bigger than I expected it to be. I mean, it was my fault for not looking at the measurements, but I actually really like it. I think it would look gorgeous on our media unit, which is behind me. If I quickly spin you around, you'll be able to see. Just in case you didn't know what our media unit looked like, it would look gorgeous on there. It would look gorgeous on a sideboard. It would look so nice in our guest bedroom. Can you just imagine it with this pattern? It would be lovely. It's just kind of plain wood on the back. Obviously you can take this sticker off, and it's so pretty. I think from memory this was about £8, but again, it will be linked down below. And I am so impressed with Hobbycraft this year. I think this is new as well. And finally, I've got a little ceramic pumpkin in this box, but with a twist. This is super exciting. I love, in kind of autumn winter, I love anything that lights up. Obviously, I love candles and I love lighting candles, but I love having other bits kind of dotted around that light up. So at Christmas, I've always got my ceramic houses out, and in autumn, I was like, how could I not have a light up ceramic pumpkin? So that is exactly what I got. It is the cutest little size you've ever seen. And then it's just got a little button on the bottom, which then lights it up. Obviously the light is quite bright in here, so you can't see that well, but it is so cute, and I cannot wait to pop this on, probably in the TV unit or in like a little nook somewhere that would just make it super cozy when it kind of gets darker in the evening. We've got the candles lit, so I flipping love this, and I'm going to be keeping it in the box, ready to come out again for autumn. But yeah, that was everything I got really. I thought I would show you guys because I know that quite a few of you that are subscribed and do follow along on my vlogs are autumn people and you're autumn lovers. And I think, to be honest, Hobbycraft can quite often get forgotten about or missed. But if you want some really good value decor, it's a really good place to look at. So yeah, I will pop all of that back in the box and take it upstairs. I don't know why I've got so filthy. I've got white jeans on today. So I seem to just be getting dirt all over me purely because of the fact that they're white. It's just bound to happen. Now, whilst Jasper is having his afternoon nap, which has come at a very welcome time, I thought I would show you a bit of an update on the kitchen because it's almost done, and I honestly cannot tell you how much better it looks. We are so happy with it, and I'm so unbelievably proud of James for doing the entire thing by himself as well. He has done such a great job. So I'm going to show you how the kitchen is looking, and then also after this as well, you may remember in last week's video I kind of mentioned that something different was coming for the snug upstairs and that has now arrived as well. So yeah, a few updates to show you, but first let me spin you around and show you the kitchen. Look at the difference. Can you even believe that James has done this all by himself? I will pop up a quick picture of how the kitchen looked before, just so that you can see the differences, in case you haven't already seen. So we had a big silver backsplash up at the back. The bits of the worktop were kind of raised a little bit, and they were along the back wall as well. And then also we had like a silver stainless steel sink over here. So what we have done is taken off the backsplash, and all of this back wall has now been tiled in the most gorgeous tiles you have ever seen. Excuse the potatoes there. We're hosting my family very shortly, so we're just getting some preparations underway. But yeah, how much better does this look? I am so happy with it, and it has honestly brightened up the kitchen so much. And then on a side note, it's very sunny, so I don't know how well you can see, but look at this gorgeous white sink. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Now, unbelievably, James actually found this on Facebook. There was a company that had removed it from someone's home, and it was only about a year old, and then basically just sold it. So James paid about £30 for this sink. Can you even believe it? It is stunning. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see because of the sunshine, but who knows, maybe that enhances it. But what a difference it has made to the kitchen. It really kind of gives me much more sort of kitchen farmhouse vibes, with like the basil and the rustic tiles and the cream and the wood. I'm just, oh, honestly, I just keep coming in here and just standing and staring at the kitchen. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. So the next step a bit later on will be to get either some new doors, or kind of upcycle the doors that we have, and then obviously change the handles. But I just feel like it flows so nicely with the rest of the kitchen now. So yeah, thought I would show you. I'll take you upstairs now and show you what's been going on in the snug. So, snug update. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to repaint this room. So I'm going to push the door up behind me, just because I think James is hoovering. I was going to say vacuuming. Hoovering downstairs. And if I turn around, can you spot what's new? The sofa! Oh my gosh. Okay, let me flip you around. How stunning is this sofa? I absolutely cannot even tell you how much I love it. It has just completely transformed the feel of this room. Now, next steps, I think I'm going to change the rug in here. I'm definitely going to change these framed prints, especially the frames. I want something kind of a bit more rustic, a bit more kind of grey-y, sort of greyish tones. I will show you exactly what I'm thinking. If you guys are thinking the range frames, that's precisely what I'm thinking. But I really like it with the trunk. I'm potentially going to change the TV unit, but I haven't decided yet. But oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how much I love this. So it is from one of my favourite furniture companies ever. It's from Dusk. I believe it's called the Hampshire, like left-hand chaise. I can't believe I don't know how to pronounce that word. That sofa, corner sofa, and it's just all the little details. So it's this gorgeous kind of neutral off-white weave, really nice quality. I love the little details of the arms here. I absolutely adore the legs as well. Look how gorgeous they are. It's obviously a bit bigger than the last sofa we had, so it's about 30 centimeters longer, and it's also quite a bit, it's maybe like that much longer, the kind of lounge bit on the side as well. But I thought at the end of the day, it's a snug room, it's a cozy room. I just want a great big cozy comfy sofa and a great big TV. And I feel like we've kind of achieved that now in a theme that I know and I can work with and I love. I love the green accents, so I went and pulled this cushion out of one of my baskets because I knew that this green cushion would look stunning on here, and it would just tie in the olive green on the walls. I will come and show you from this angle as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the sofa. So this is the sort of thing that I was thinking, if I try and sort of prop it up on the back of the sofa, you should hopefully be able to see my vision a bit more. So if you compare it to these prints versus this, how much nicer does that look? So what I'm thinking, I might obviously have to get bigger sizes, but I'm thinking I might get 4 portrait ones of this print, not this print, this frame, and have 1, 2, 3, 4 along the wall, and I just think that would look gorgeous. I think I did like a quick tester, like a very quick visual thing on my phone, so if I did, I'll pop it up on the screen just so you can kind of see my vision of how I want this to look. I literally just quickly did it on like an Instagram story using the copy and paste feature on Apple, which is an absolute godsend. But yeah, that is the sort of theme that I'm thinking, and I will most likely go back onto my favourite Trove Prints website and have a look for some prints to go in here. I just need a really pretty set of 4. I have to say, this sofa is so comfy as well. I did absolutely love the last sofa, don't get me wrong. The colour of it was bugging me, but in terms of comfort, I really loved it. But the one main difference I would say with this, not only is it bigger, but also the seat cushions are much wider, like they're a bit deeper. So you can actually kind of sit with your legs up and you can get nice and comfortable, and you could pretty much very comfortably fit 2 people sort of laying down on here, which is exactly what we wanted. So yeah, very happy with the sofa. Now in terms of plans this afternoon, so it's currently Sunday. As I mentioned earlier, we have some of my family coming round for a nice barbecue in the garden this afternoon. The weather is perfect because it's really sunny, it's a beautiful day, but it's not like scorching hot, so it's perfect for me. I'm maybe going to get a bit hot in this jumper, but I haven't been too bad for today so far, and I've just got like my little Adenola sort of sports bra tank top on underneath, and obviously white trousers, which you've just seen. It's going to be really nice to have them round. Ronnie is also coming as well, so so next weekend we are going to have to look after Ronnie for maybe 3 or 4 days, because various people are away and there's kind of just some things going on that mean we need to look after him for a little bit. And just as like a bit of a warm-up act, I'm gonna have my brother bring Ronnie across just to kind of get his bearings, because this will be the first time that Ronnie has come round into the house with Jasper being there. So it's very much, Ronnie comes in, he knows where he's going, he knows where his toys are, he knows where his bed is, and he kind of settles in the house and sees it as his second home. Not that he's been here for a little while, but obviously it's going to be a little bit confusing for Ronnie at first when he does come in and he's like, oh, there's another dog here and there's other dog toys and there's a dog eating out of like the bowl, which is where I used to eat out of. So we want to just adapt him and give him a little bit of a tester before they essentially live together for a few days. It should be okay, like I'm not concerned about it at all, because if it does get a little bit too much for Ronnie, he is very comfortable to just come upstairs, usually comes into this room to be honest, and just sort of settles in here and has a little bit of quiet time, whereas Jasper can't get up the stairs. So it will be absolutely fine. And we've obviously got stair gates on the stairs as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the 2 doggies just having a bit of fun. And what we usually do is take them for a walk together just to kind of get used to each other's company. And then once they get back, they're sort of over the, well, mainly Jasper is over the initial excitement, and then they're able to settle down a little bit whilst we're here. And then it's just going to be a nice cozy evening, I think. I will probably either curl up with a book or find something to watch on TV. I'm seriously lacking in good TV recommendations at the moment. I've got the Netflix, I've got the Amazon Prime, I've got the Disney Plus. So if anyone has any good recommendations of things that they've been watching recently, then do let me know. I'm open to a film, I'm open to a series, I'm open to, I don't know, whatever else there might be to watch. So yeah, let me know, I'm very intrigued. I've been meaning to go to the cinema as well to go and watch It Ends With Us, because I have read the book. I read it, I think, a few years ago and I absolutely loved it. I just quite honestly haven't had the chance to go to the cinema, so I'm hoping that they keep it in the cinema for another couple of weeks so that I can get a chance to go. But if you have seen it, let me know in the comments down below what you thought, because I'm very excited and I'm hoping that the film lives up to the book. It sounds like it is from the reviews that I'm hearing, but yeah, let me know what you thought if you have seen it.